Welcome to this double ball challenge. An interesting hole to start. My putt's here. One dropped in for a hole in one. The other dropped in as well. A double hole in one to start the round, Danny. Can he match that here? His putts, one rolling down, lipped out for a hole in one. The other stayed short. Now for two would be a big save. Lipped out the other way. This one for two, rolled it in. This for three, got it up to five. On to hole two. My putt's here after a double hole in one on the first hole. One lipped out, the other missed to the right. Danny down by three to the lead early. His putts here need to go. Got to bounce off the wall. The other stayed short. Took his relief. Now for two, rolled it in, a big save. Gonna tap it in for two, up to nine. My putts here, had to hit it lefty. Dropped in. Good break there. This for two, rolled it in, up to six. On to hole three. My putts here, rolling down, just missed to the right, taking the slope back. Can I find it? Needs to slow down now and stayed there. Some work left for two. Danny playing it down the right side. Will it come back to the left? Hit each other on a good line. Lipped out for a hole in one. The other stayed to the right. Now for two. Got it up to 11. This one for two. Rolled it in up to 13. My putts. First one. Missed to the left. This one for two. Broke to the left right away. Gonna tap them both in for three. Up to 12. Just a one-shot lead. On to hole four. My putts, a chance for a double hole in one. Both just missed to the right. Danny now down just one to the lead. Hit the wall, kick to the left. The other got a big bounce off the wall. My putts for two, rolled it in. The other got it up to 16. Danny needs to make both to stay down one. Played it off the wall, got it. This for two, rolled it in up to 17. On to hole five in this double ball challenge. Danny down by one to the lead. His putts here, split the hole and rolled to the back. Wow, a good putt there. My putts, both on a similar line as Danny's, rolling down. Split the hole as well. One stayed right next to it. The other rolled by. Now for two. Missed it to my left. Gonna tap it in for three. The other for two, up to 21. Danny has a chance to tie the lead here. And he missed it to the right. His other one for two. Can he find it? He does, up to 19. Gonna tap it in for three, up to 22. On to hole six. Pretty easy hole here. The early putter raise from Danny, and both missed to the right. Gonna tap them in for two. This one got it up to 26. My putts here. Saw it breaks a little right. Tricky putt. Rolling away from the hole there. Now for two. Pushed it. Oh no, this one for two. Rolled it in. Now to be tied for the lead with Danny after six. Rolled it in up to 26. On to hole seven. An awesome hole here. Danny's putts chasing each other here. Taking the slope behind the hole on a good line. Just missed for holes in one. Wow. My putts rolling down on different lines. Can I find either for holes in one? One rolling back, missed it. The other rolled back and stayed right by the hole. Now for two, some break in this putt. Rolled it in up to 28. The other for two. Got it up to 30, putting the pressure on Danny. His putt here. Dropped in for two. Can he do it again to stay tied for the lead? Missed to the right. Gonna tap it in for three, up to 31, down one. On to hole eight. My putts here, playing it up the left side, taking the slope back. Rolling down. Missed behind the hole and stayed on the right side. Danny, his putts on the way. Need to go to take the slope back. And has some work left for two. This one for 2. Rolled it in the center. Can he save this as well? He does, up to 35. My putts for 2. Got it. Gonna tap it in up to 34. On to hole 9 in this double ball challenge. Who's gonna get the win? I have a 1-shot lead. My putts both missed to the left. Stayed there by the hole. Danny, his putts rolling down, both on a good line. The early putter raise dropped in for a hole-in-one. The other stayed just short. Gonna tap it in for 2, up to 38. My putts need to make both to stay tied for the lead. Rolled it in. Onto the back 9 we go. All tied at 38 after 9 holes. My putts here. One stayed at the back. The other stayed short. Danny going right at it here. Almost rolled out a play. One lipped out for a hole-in-one. The other stayed short. Now for 2. Missed to the right. Was on a good line. This one pushed it off my ball. Now for 3. Rolled it in. His other for 3. Got it up to 44. My putt here. Whipped it in up to 40. This one for 2. Got it to go up to 42. On to hole 11. This might be the coolest hole we've ever played. Danny's putt lipped out. The other missed as well. Rolling down the huge hill. One missed behind the hole. The other kicked to the right. Some work left for 2. My putt's going for the center. One dropped in. The other missed. Rolling down the left side. Kicked around the back. A good break. The other rolling down. Have a chance at a hole-in-one. Dropped out. On a good line and stayed just short. Wow. Now for 2. Rolled it in. Up to 44. Such an awesome hole. This one for 2. Missed it. Wait. Rolling back off the slope. Stayed right by the hole. An easy tap in for 3 up to 47. Danny a chance to make up a shot here. His putt just missed to the right. Stayed there by the hill. Now for 3. Rolled it in up to 47. This one for 2. On the way. Right over the edge. Gonna tap it in for 3. Up to 50. Down 3. On to hole 12. My putts here. Both missed to the left. Stayed by the hole. In for 2. This one. Just enough speed. Up to 51. Danny, double hole-in-one would be big here. One dropped in. The other just missed. Behind the hole. Gonna tap it in for 2. Up to 53. 6 holes to play in this double ball challenge. My putts here, both on a good line. Lipped out. The other dropped in. So close to my second double hole-in-one of the round. In for 2 up to 54. Danny, his putts here. One hit the wall. The other just missed to the left. Some work left for 2. Danny's putt here. Missed it. Wow. This one had to hit it lefty. Rolled it in. Gonna tap the other in for 3. Now down 4 to the lead. We have a match. On to hole 14. Danny's putts here. Rolling down. Tricky hole. Has a look for 2 there. The other in a tough spot. My putts, a 4-shot lead. Can I hang on to get the win? Both bounced back. Oh no. Blocked out for 2. Gonna have to use the slope here. My putt off Danny's ball. A great break. Have a look for 3. This one. Can I save it? Rolled too far to the right and blocked out for 3. This one for 3. Rolled it in up to 57. Can I save this one? Rolling back. Right over the edge and stayed in the center. Now for 4. Had to hit it lefty. Got it up to 61. Danny makes both of these. He's down just 1 to the lead. In for 2. This one using the slope. Didn't have an angle. Just giving himself a look for 3 now. His putt. Missed to the left. Stayed right by the hole. In for 4 up to 64. Down 3. On to hole 15. 4 holes to play in the double ball challenge. My putts here. One just missed for a hole-in-one. The other stayed on the left side. Danny. Can he make a comeback here? His putts rolling down. One, dropped in for a hole-in-one. The other stayed to the left, now for two. Got it to go up to 67. My putt here for two. Missed to the right, lipped out. This one for two. Got it, gonna tap it in for three. Up to 66. On to hole 16. I now have just a one-shot lead. Danny's putts here. Breaking to the right. My putts, can I find either for holes in one? Both on a good line. The early putter raise again and missed it. Wow, easy tap-ins for two, up to 70. Danny needs to make both to stay down by one. His putt flipped out. Oh no. This one, can he save it? He does. Gonna tap it in for three, up to 72, down two with 2 holes to play. On to hole 17. 2 holes to play in the double ball challenge. I have a 2-shot lead. My putt's here. Rolling back off the slope. Now rolling towards the hole and stayed short. Have those for two. Danny, hole in one here would be big. His putts rolling back. Just missed the hole and stayed behind mine. I'm going to go first here since I'm closer. My putt here, some break in this putt, missed it. My other one, can I get the line right? Dropped in, up to 72, barely made it in for three, up to 75. Danny needs to make both to be down by 2. Missed it to the left. This one, can he find it? He does, gonna tap the other in for 3, up to 77. Down 2 with 1 hole to play. On to hole 18, it all comes down to this. I have a 2-shot lead. My putt's here right over the hole. Stayed right next to it. The other got a big bounce back. Danny, double hole in one would be big. To put the pressure on me, his putts both missed for holes in one and stayed by the hole. Now for 2. Got it. His other for 2, a big putt here. Rolled it in up to 81. My putt for 2. Missed it! Oh no, need to make both now to get the win. For 3, rolled it in, this for 2. And the win, got it! A one-shot win in this double ball challenge. Wow, thanks for watching. What a match.